Welcome to Ping 24 Updates, your daily dose of what's happening around the world. Subscribe my channel and press the bell icon for more updates. Headlines flash across Southeast Asia. Singapore launches a billion-dollar AI initiative, making waves in the global tech community and signaling its intent to stay ahead of the curve. Meanwhile, the Philippines breaks ground on the region's largest hyperscale data center, a project that promises to transform Manila into a digital powerhouse and attract international attention. These aren't just news items, they're the opening salvos in a new and rapidly intensifying battle for tech supremacy in Southeast Asia, a region poised for explosive digital growth. Two nations, two distinct paths, but one shared ambition: to lead ASEAN's digital transformation and shape the future of technology in the region. Singapore, the established city-state, leverages its reputation for efficiency and innovation, aiming to be the region's high-tech brain, a hub for AI, research, and next-generation startups. The Philippines, with its vibrant, young, and digital-savvy population, is rapidly building the infrastructure needed to power Southeast Asia's online future, betting on its people to drive the next wave of innovation. The stakes? Leadership in a digital economy projected to hit $1 trillion by 2030, a prize that could redefine the region's place in the world. Both countries understand that data centers, artificial intelligence, and a skilled workforce are the engines of this unprecedented growth, and they're investing heavily to secure their positions. They're not just chasing foreign investment, they're vying to become the indispensable core of ASEAN's digital ecosystem, setting standards and shaping the rules of tomorrow's economy. This rivalry is felt everywhere, from the buzzing co-working spaces of Makati, where young entrepreneurs dream big, to the cutting-edge research labs of Singapore, where scientists push the boundaries of what's possible. It's a contest of ambition, national pride, and a deep belief in technology's power to uplift societies, create jobs, and transform lives. The question isn't if Southeast Asia will experience a tech boom, but who will lead it, and how that leadership will shape the region's destiny for decades to come. Will Singapore's precision, deep funding, and established networks win out, or will the Philippines' youthful energy, scale, and hunger for change take the crown? The answer is unfolding right now across the South China Sea as new alliances form, investments flow, and digital infrastructure connects millions. The world is watching as this high-stakes race accelerates, with every announcement and every breakthrough making headlines far beyond the region. Welcome to Southeast Asia's new tech rivalry, a contest that will define the future of the digital age in this dynamic part of the world. For years, global tech was a two-act play: Silicon Valley and China. Now Southeast Asia is stepping into the spotlight. With a young, mobile-first population and a booming middle class, the region is transforming into a digital powerhouse. E-commerce, digital finance, and online media are surging, fueled by millions coming online via smartphones. The pandemic only sped things up. Digital services are now a permanent fixture. Venture capital is flooding in, creating unicorns in a self-reinforcing cycle of innovation and investment. Amid this growth, a clear rivalry is emerging. Singapore doubles down on finance and high-tech research. The Philippines leverages its demographics and geography to build the digital backbone. Their competition isn't just about pride, it's about shaping the future of Southeast Asia's tech landscape. The region's next chapter is being written now. In one corner, Singapore, the Lion City, renowned for efficiency and forward-thinking governance. It's the region's gateway for finance and now aims to be its innovation lab, focusing on AI, fintech, and biotech. Singapore bets on quality, precision, and being the smartest player in the room. In the other corner, the Philippines, a vast archipelago with a young, adaptable population. Its strategy becomes Southeast Asia's operational backbone, leveraging human capital and location to build essential tech infrastructure. Singapore pours billions into R&D and sets regulatory standards, aiming to invent the future. The Philippines builds the present: hyperscale data centers, IT services, and cost-effective operations. It's a classic showdown: specialist versus generalist, lab versus factory. Singapore bets on innovation, the Philippines on scale and cost. Their rivalry is pushing ASEAN's tech ecosystem forward. Every nation in the region is now forced to find its place in this evolving landscape. The hum of servers is the new sound of progress in Southeast Asia's data center boom. These machines, quietly working around the clock, are the backbone of the region's digital transformation, powering everything from streaming services to financial transactions. Investments in data infrastructure are set to exceed $10 billion in the next few years, with Singapore and the Philippines emerging as the epicenter of this digital gold rush. The region is witnessing a surge of capital as global investors and tech companies race to build the next generation of digital infrastructure. Singapore currently holds over 70% of ASEAN's data center capacity, a testament to its stable power supply, world-class connectivity, and robust security measures. The city-state has become a magnet for multinational corporations seeking reliability and efficiency. But space is tight, and growth is constrained by high costs and land scarcity. Every square meter is precious, forcing operators to innovate with vertical builds and energy-efficient designs just to keep up with demand. Meanwhile, the Philippines is seizing the moment. Its data center capacity is set to triple in the coming years, soon rivaling Singapore's dominance. The country is rapidly transforming into a digital powerhouse, attracting attention from major industry players. Lower costs, abundant land, and strong government support are drawing global tech giants to the Philippines. Incentives and streamlined regulations are making it easier than ever to build and operate large-scale facilities. Singapore, on the other hand, is focusing on premium, high-efficiency facilities tailored for AI, finance, and mission-critical applications, commanding top prices and setting the standard for quality in the region. The Philippines plays the volume game, building vast digital parks designed to serve cloud computing, social media, and content delivery giants. Its strategy is to offer scale and flexibility for the world's fastest-growing digital markets. The average data center in Singapore costs 30–40% more to build than in the Philippines, reflecting differences in land, labor, and regulatory environments. This cost gap is shaping where and how companies choose to expand, but this isn't just about infrastructure. It's a high-stakes battle for control over the region's data flows, digital services, and ultimately, its digital future. Whoever leads in data centers will shape the next era of Southeast Asia's economy. Billions of dollars are at stake, and digital sovereignty hangs in the balance as countries compete to become the region's data hub. The decisions made today will echo for decades. The numbers tell a story of two divergent but equally ambitious strategies, one focused on quality and specialization, the other on scale and accessibility. Both are racing to define Southeast Asia's digital destiny. Singapore's strategy is all about precision and quality, setting itself apart as a city that values meticulous planning and flawless execution in everything it does. The city-state has built a world-class ecosystem for deep tech innovation, attracting top global talent and capital. Here, engineers, scientists, and entrepreneurs from around the world converge, drawn by Singapore's reputation for stability, opportunity, and forward-thinking policies. Its research, innovation, and enterprise plan channels over $18 billion into universities, research, and public-private partnerships. This massive investment fuels cutting-edge discoveries, supports advanced laboratories, and encourages collaboration between academia and industry. The goal: create a self-sustaining cycle of research, talent, and high-tech startups. By nurturing every stage of the innovation journey, Singapore aims to ensure that new ideas don't just start here, they thrive and scale globally. Regulatory sandboxes let startups test new ideas quickly, especially in fintech and AI. These controlled environments allow innovators to experiment, learn, and adapt without the usual red tape, accelerating the pace of technological breakthroughs. This balance of freedom and oversight attracts both nimble startups and established tech giants. It's a place where creativity meets structure and where bold ideas are given the space to grow responsibly. But Singapore's high costs and fierce competition for talent make survival tough for early-stage companies. Startups must be resilient, resourceful, and ready to face challenges head-on in this demanding environment. The city bets that its high-tech focus will justify the expense, cementing its role as ASEAN's innovation brain. By prioritizing advanced manufacturing, robotics, and digital transformation, Singapore aims to lead the region into the future. It's a polished, high-stakes model, one that's hard to replicate but sets the standard for the region. Other cities look to Singapore as a benchmark for what's possible when ambition meets execution. Singapore isn't trying to be the biggest, just the best. Its leaders focus on excellence, aiming to create an environment where innovation is not just encouraged, but expected. Its challenge: stay ahead as the region's tech ambitions grow. With neighboring countries investing heavily in their own tech sectors, Singapore must continue to innovate and adapt to maintain its edge. The stakes have never been higher. In this race for innovation leadership, Singapore's polished approach could be its greatest asset, or its biggest test. If Singapore is the lab, the Philippines is the digital frontier. Its strategy, scale, cost efficiency, and a massive skilled workforce. The Philippines isn't inventing new AI, it's building the infrastructure for those who do. Hyperscale data centers are rising fast thanks to cheap land, lower costs, and a government eager to attract investment. Its location on major subsea cable routes is a huge advantage for global tech giants. The country's BPO industry is evolving, moving from call centers to IT services, cybersecurity, and AI data annotation. English-speaking talent is being upskilled to support the world's tech operations. The cost of skilled labor is a fraction of Singapore's, making 24/7 support possible. The challenge: keep infrastructure, power, and connectivity growing as fast as demand. If it succeeds, the Philippines will be the engine room of ASEAN's digital economy. Technology is built by people, and the real battle may be in the classroom. Singapore focuses on elite excellence, investing in top universities and attracting global talent with programs like Tech.Pass. Its goal, a concentrated pool of world-class innovators and AI architects. The Philippines develops talent at scale, training hundreds of thousands in practical tech skills through partnerships and certifications. Its strength, a massive English-speaking workforce ready for digital jobs. Singapore produces the architects, the Philippines, the builders and operators. Both are essential layers of the tech talent pyramid. Their complementary strengths are shaping the region's digital future. The real winners? The millions of Southeast Asians entering the digital economy. In tech, the rules matter as much as the players. Singapore offers stable, proactive governance, strong IP protection, clear AI guidelines, and a predictable business climate. It's the safe harbor for multinationals, R&D, and fintech. The Philippines is cutting red tape, lowering taxes, and opening key sectors to foreign ownership. New laws signal it's open for massive investment, especially in infrastructure. Singapore's model attracts high-value IP-driven firms. The Philippines draws capital-intensive projects, data centers, cable stations, and more. Each country's regulatory style shapes the investments they attract. The result? Two distinct but complementary tech ecosystems. The Singapore-Philippines rivalry is reshaping all of ASEAN. Singapore's innovation hub channels capital and expertise into neighboring markets. Startups and multinationals use Singapore as a launchpad for regional expansion. The Philippines' data infrastructure powers digital growth across Southeast Asia. Its workforce supports companies from Jakarta to Bangkok. Together, they create a symbiotic relationship. Singapore provides strategy and innovation. The Philippines, scale and operational muscle. This dynamic pushes other ASEAN nations to find their own tech niches. The result, a more integrated, resilient, and specialized regional ecosystem. The future of Southeast Asia's digital community is being built, one rivalry at a time.